Okay, this is Eric Lynn. Back with you with more self-elevated EDL / spring power universal exoskeleton armor updates. And I'm just playing around with this, but I done seen some mobile shields, but usually on this big old robot that weighs like 500 pounds and to carry a ride shield for you. And I done seen some setups where exoskeleton got a ride shield clipped up on the exoskeleton, where the exoskeleton itself trying to hold a ride shield. But thing of that, some of them detached. You gotta work with the disconnectors or pull pins to remove those rod shields. Like I seen a Russian exoskeleton that had a shield built into it itself, but I mean the whole front of it was a shield. But for its mobility and being able to just discard the shield when you want, though a lot of those are just hard to discard. So and then the other one you can't take with you, for it's the one on a robot. I wanted a mobile shield that you could take with you, and that you can literally do a complete 180 turn in and go from your front to the back. Be able to traverse corners and things of that nature. Get in and out of doors, and it hold itself up. And then also, I'm thinking about building a flamethrower into it. Also, I could fit 2 tanks in there, or 1 tank and then a fuel cell with an electric fuel pump on there. And actually build a built-in blowtorch too, or built-in flamethrower. But I ain't never seen a mono-wheel mobile shield with a built-in flamethrower. So that's what I'm working on right now. And also I gotta put the brake on there, and I'm gonna use a regular brake like you do on a bike, because that way I can stop the wheel when I want. That way, if the wheel try to run too far forward, I can tap the brake and catch back up with it. Or if it try to roll back on me, I can catch the brake and then catch the wheel and then back up a little bit for it when I'm rolling back and forward with the wheel. I have control of it. And then say if it's like I'm coming down the hill and I want to slow it down a little bit and catch back up with it, I can grab it, hit the brake, and it'll allow me to catch back up with the shield and ease off of it, roll down the hill type thing. So that's something I'm working with. I even was thinking about putting a motor in it and have it motorized, but the motor right now, the gear I got set up for the chain, it won't fit that particular wheel. Now, if I'll be able to find another wheel, like maybe a 20-inch wheel, mongoose wheel, they got a different chain sprocket, maybe it might fit that. But right now, I'm basically looking for the either change the wheel or change the sprocket itself on there, get a custom sprocket for that motor right there. That's what I'm talking about. And mount it on there and have it completely mobile. We're motorized to where it just, yeah. But be honest about it, I'm not really worried about the motor too much, as opposed to just having the shield mobile, because it is going to add an extra weight, and then I had to have a battery to add to that. But the way it is with the weight right now, it's not light, but it's not heavy. That would make it really heavy. But right now it's light, and just with the brake, I'll be able to stop and go with the shield and stop the wheel from moving, be able to traverse corners, go in and out of doors, and still have my firearm ready. I want to do a little mount on the side of the shield to hold my gun, like the AR-15. That way I can rack it up on the shield, and I can run around with the shield, pushing it along the wheel, turning corners, and then boom, 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 boom as I go. But yeah, it's just something I was messing with. And also, I see a lot of people that have the flamethrowers on the back or have the flamethrowers itself. And thing is with a flamethrower, so you shoot the tank, you gotta worry about fuel or explosions. But with the tank behind the shield itself, that'll stop AR rounds. And then it itself inside another steel tube, you're gonna have to have, like I said, a big assault rifle to get to the fuel tank in the first place to blow the fuel tank up. And then plus you got a mobile shield that you're holding on. I already picked it up and I can hold it and it stands up by itself. I could turn left to right pretty good with it, go back and forth pretty good with it. Only problem I've been having so far is I got to put that brake on that wheel to grab the wheel when I want. That way if I'm on hills or different things, so the bottom of it won't run out from under of it. But other than that, it's doing pretty good. And then I want to add another handle like here. That way if I can grab it and pull the wheel back under me or out from under me, and while I'm having my other arm across like that, it's really turning the shield. But other than that, it's It's pretty cool, I think. And then, like I said, you can get in any door. One other thing I wanted to do is I was thinking about is adding a motor like this. But this is just the first generation. But actually a motor like this too. That way I can raise the shield up or down. But only thing is, if I put that on there, it's gonna be harder to get the flamethrower on there. Or it's just totally different. It's a lot of different things. But yeah, but actually it's pretty cool though. Because to be honest about it, I don't even need a motor that big. If I just keep pushing it and just keep developing this, I could be able to get the flamethrower in there, have it race up and down, end the wheel motorized with a brake. That'll be cool. But right now, with the stuff I got, I'm not even gonna add this. I'm just gonna have the shield mobile with the brake where I can stop the wheel back forward, and then the blowtorch. Once I get that going, and then stopping and going, and then, like I said, traversing corners like I want, moving along, and then I can put the blowtorch on there, and then basically I have a shield, and I'm trying to get like a 20-foot flame, 10 to 20-foot flame. That way I can shoot 20-foot flame. That'd be cool. But